Hi, good weekend everybody. This is Anna from HotOptionBabe.com. On the chart I have a screenshot of the US dollar index futures. And what I want to show you is I do believe that the dollar short term may be bottoming out. Now, this is a weekly chart. And what I see over here is a shooting star doji at the end of the chart here. Now, we have come a long way down. Now, there is still a head and shoulders pattern here, but the dollar has been obviously just beaten to a pummel. And we do have some divergences that are starting to move up here, bullish divergence. Way oversold on the stochastics. Still could get a little bit more downside, but the bulls here are starting to turn up and the bears are starting to turn down, which is losing momentum. Now the bears are still in charge. You know, there's a lot of bears on the dollar. So what I could see happening on the dollar is that if we were to get some indication that the quantitative easing by the Fed is not going to be as much as thought, then the dollar is going to get a nice short covering rally. This is the 4-hour chart on the dollar. You can see the stochastics are down here in the, I would call them the buried in the ground territory. There is a little bit of bullish divergence on this 4-hour. The only problem I see is on the daily, and that's pointing down, still pointing down on the stochastics. There's a little bit of a fight here between the bulls and the bears, but the strength of the bulls is starting to wane, and that's the ADX, or the yellow line. Indicates the strength of which is in charge. The red is the bulls, the green are the bears. The red is the bears, the green are the bulls. So the bulls are trying to come back up here. Now there is also some selling divergence here where basically the bears are running out of steam in the short term. Where could it pop up to? Well, we're at 77.03 as of the close on Friday, which is just absolutely disgusting. As far as, our dollar is just getting annihilated, and at one point does it, just become ridiculous. And same story here. The stochastics here on the 60-minute chart is showing that is way overbought. So I'm looking for not only a correction in the stock market. I'm going to say, and there's no way to know for sure. I'm looking at 1165, 1155, possibly 1137, but there's too many people, I think, that are looking for 10% correction. I would be thrilled to have that. We are due that, so it is possible that we do see that. But I'm also expecting a serious correction in the dollar on the upside. So where would I say? I would say around the $79.5, $80 level to the 81 area. 81, we go 181, 81.4 level. So that's what I'm looking at on the dollar index. So that would coincide with a stock market itself. We have the midterms on Tuesday, which will be over. We have the Fed, which will be out on Tuesday. So in my time of trading, it's a sell the new scenario. Most of this stuff has been priced in to the upside for the time being, and the market is extremely tired, looking for a move to the downside. Now the daily, you can see here, is pointing down, and the bulls are starting to turn down. They're running out of steam here on this DMI. It's called the DMI, and what that measures, it measures the strength of the bulls, which are green, and the bears, which are reds. That's right here. We got a shooting star on this on the E-minis. On the daily, let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly, same thing, very oversold, looking to want to turn over here. It's really looking like it wants to turn over. Could we go a little bit higher? It's possible. 1185, sure. Maybe tomorrow 1192 even. But after that, I think that the market is going to take a nice break and breather and sell down. Thank you, everybody. Have a really good weekend, and I'll see you on Hob or in the lounge.